Money Monday, and today is Monday, July 15th, and we're going to talk about the car forms that are coming down the pipeline. There are several emails coming out from CAR right now, so check your emails for the information on the town halls and how to sign up for those. They're going on for the next week or so. It's about an hour that they devote to showing you very briefly all of the new documents that are coming down the pipeline, and there are several. If you look at the new purchase agreement, it's a lot of red, which means changes that are happening. So recently the RPA went from 16 to 17 pages. I don't know if it's going to go to 18 pages. We'll just see. But the buyer representation agreement looks very different. And there are going to be some disclosures that deal with if you had a client in contract or a buyer contract, and you're actively looking for these clients, and we come to August 17th, and now what? Does everything get canceled? No. There's going to be some specific documents that you need to sign saying, hey, they understand that there's been a modification in how we do things. They all need to sign that. So any listings you have going, any buyers that are in contract, they said that the terms that you have of the agreement are still valid, but you need to also give them a disclosure talking about the changes in the information. Okay, so there's some of that coming down the pipeline, and then a lot of the forms have changed also. So they're adding some forms because why not? We have 100 forms already, and I don't know yet which ones are going to be required by Fathom. We haven't had that discussion because I can't see them yet. They don't drop until the 24th of July into zip forms. From that point, I think we're going to get more contact from CAR about more trainings. The training is free, and I'm going to share that screen with you so y'all can see it. Okay, this is from car.org in the store. This is what I want you to take a look at. I'm going to minimize my screen here so you can see. Okay, so this is a link on the town hall announcement. This is where you go to see what the new buyer representation and residential listing agreement bundles look like. We've already modified IntelliAgent to mirror what these bundles are so that you know where all the forms go, but now, of course, things are changing. So there's a fee for this, but if you follow the directions down here, it is a 2-course package you can take on your own time. So there's really no reason why you can't get this done. They're assigned for a full year. Please don't take a year. Please get in there and do this before, August 17th when you're required to use them. There is a code right here called Forms 49 at checkout, and that will drop your fee to free. But only one promo code can be used during a transaction. So just purchase this alone as a standalone item. So that will work. You're going to see the representation agreement and the listing agreement. They're 1-hour online courses, very easy. And I'm sure there will still be questions even after you do this, and that's when you call CAR Legal. Okay. So you want to make sure you do this, and it says, this is how to find out how to incorporate both the documents into your business and then understand the changes that are coming, objections that you might need to overcome, and then obviously client services. So the BRBC agreement will be covered and all the changes that they've done there. The new listing agreement, what changes have been done there and why. And then other relevant agreements, which again is more paperwork that is going to be coming. Oops, so sorry. Okay, so that's what's going on. Okay, only the person who purchased it can use this training, of course. So double check on that, and then I wanted to go to car.org. I just want to go to the main site. Hopefully y'all can see this as well. All right. So important update, new forms, business practice resources, right? And then sign in and you'll get your data. I hope that made sense, but that's where you can find the training. If you go to car.org, you can also see the announcements about the town hall. So make sure that you get on and sign up for a town hall. Let's see. Oh, super great. I've got, I'm going to have to jump off a little early. Okay. So that is the main crux of the thing. I don't know what's been recorded yet. I know Carr says they will be, but just expect to see some changes. Make sure that you do the training so you're ready for it, and then IntelliAgent will be updated as soon as we kind of decide how and where those forms are going to go, if we're going to need them or if they're going to be optional, which ones are and which ones aren't. So it's pretty straightforward. I just wanted you all to have the resource, like where do I find it, right? So that you can take advantage of that. Anybody have questions? Has anybody else taken the training yet? Done the town hall? Okay. So there's one thing I want you to be aware of. Before I jump off, I have to go meet somebody. I've been waiting for this call all day, and I've got to go open a door for somebody. There is in the buyer representation agreement, there's a couple of things of buyer representation forms that are new. There's one about open houses that's very interesting because you have to have people sign this form when they come into the open house, and it has 9 signature lines on the bottom half of the form, and the top half is, do you have an agent? Am I your agent? Like, there's some disclosures going on. So that might be something you have to incorporate for every open house. And the question that came up was, what if it's a group of people? Do they all have to sign in, or do you just sign in one person in the party? It's a little dicey there. The other thing I saw was the buyer representation agreement now is, if it's just for 3 houses, if it's just a starter buyer representation agreement, it's 30 days. And if they want to see more than 3 houses, they need to sign a full buyer representation agreement, and it's only good for 90 days. You cannot now set the time that the buyer agreement will be. It used to be you could say, okay, it's a 6 months agreement or a full year agreement or something like that. It is now sunsetting every 90 days. So there was another issue that I found was on the buyer representation agreement, whether you're going to be exclusive or not. Very interesting that they made it so it's almost like they're going to object to being exclusive agency with you because it ties you into not being able to cancel for 30 days, which is so weird. I don't agree with that at all. So you probably need to draft something with a potential buyer that says you can cancel anytime, because the buyer representation agreement is good for if it's non-exclusive, they can cancel anytime they feel like it. Fine. But if you check the box that says exclusive representation, now they're tied to you for another 30 days after they give you notice. And I don't know why that was a thing. It shouldn't be. So just keep in mind, like, there's going to be some changes, and there may be some changes to the changes once it's implemented. And people,
the only constant we're going to have is change.
Yeah. So just be aware. There's some changes in there. You want to go through the training, read the forms, make sure you understand what's in there, because I saw that right away and went, why? Why would you do that to yourself? It's going to make it harder for you to get exclusive agency with people unless you give them an out. Okay? So just heads up. Anyone else? No. Okay. I know we're very early stages on this transition and the changes that are coming, but I like I said, there's some significant changes you need to be aware of so that you can get in front of that. Okay. Anybody else have questions real quick before we let this
I would
go?
just, to what Cheryl was asking about, next Thursday is Hometown Heroes Boot Camp, which is essentially what's to do next now that you're certified. And we can remind everybody next week as well. But I did send you, Krista, the flyer. I don't know if you had a chance to forward that out to everybody.
Did you do it today?
No, it was last week.
Okay. I probably
But I'll
did.
do it. I'll put it at the end, at the top of your inbox. I'll do it again, and then you can forward it out to everyone.
Can I paste that in the Facebook page?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll do that. I think I did already, and I even made it an event on the Fathom California Mastermind Facebook page. It's an event, so there should be plenty of notice for people. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Just it's an open forum, so for those that want to come, and yeah, I would say the only thing else on these contracts is just read through them. And if you're having trouble or struggling, because maybe you're new to contracts and reading them, then reach out to myself or Krista, and we'll help you with it. But you definitely want to be familiar with what you're having your people sign.
Yeah, take the free training. I almost feel like it should be required. I feel like I should get a certificate from everybody because it's risk management for you and it's risk management for me. Like,
And it's just going to make life a lot easier because they're
yeah,
going to come at you with objections. And if you don't know how to counter those objections, you're going to lose them just on that alone because you're not going to be knowledgeable.
yeah. You really need to share your value, right? Like this is what I know. These forms have all changed. I've been trained, right? I've had additional training. I'm certified or whatever you want to call it. That's why the NAR course, the buyer representation course is smart to be certified in this, or the listing agent certification course. Like pick one of those and get certified so you can show that you have specialized knowledge on these topics because it's going to get dicey. I think in the next, 60, 90 days, I think there's going to be a lot of confusion, a lot of agents that are caught flat-footed. So don't be them. Get in there, take your training. It's only going to take you a few hours, right? Those are 1-hour courses each that CAR is offering for free. And I think the NAR courses are about the same. I think they're like 1-2 hours. So go do that.
Yep.
Invest in yourself. Make sure that you can serve your clients adequately and professionally. Okay. Hi, Mitesh. Good to see you. I have to jump off and open a door. I appreciate you guys taking the time. This is recorded and I'll send it out. Remember, Hometown Heroes is next Thursday. The information for that is on the Fathom California Mastermind page. There's an event that you can join there and get all the data. And then Brad is going to send out another flyer. I'll forward that out to you all. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Have a great day. Thanks for taking the time.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.